Taiwo Barua, and as usual, I am never alone on the show. I have with me in the studio this afternoon, Abimbola Shakiro Majalagbe. Good afternoon.
Yeah, hello Lagos, and a big good afternoon to all our hardworking farmers and to the lovers of agriculture tuning in at this very time. Hello, Taiwo.
Hi. How are you? I noticed the environment is quite, quiet today.
Yeah.
Are people taking out time to relax, or
I think so too.
are we waiting for the evening? I mean, to really
actually come and relax,
to come out and have a good time.
Yeah, it's one of those things to keep body and soul together.
To keep body and soul together, and it's such a long holiday,
Yes, it is.
from Friday to
Monday.
Yeah, right. Work resumes on Tuesday. Big shout out to those of you celebrating. We're all celebrating, but those of you that are on holiday, some of us are not on holiday.
Yeah.
I have to be here.
The show must go on.
The show must continue. I am here today. I'm going to be here tomorrow, and likewise, other colleagues of mine. All right, enough said. My name is Taiwo Barua. On the show this afternoon, yes, it is Lagos Farmers. So, if you operate as a farmer in Lagos or you have interest in investing into agriculture, this is the time you want to join us. You want to connect with us on the program. So we're going to be dissecting into the world of waste to wealth. We see a lot of people around, men and women alike. It's not just those young boys now that you see, all those young northerners that carry sack to pick cans, pick bottles.
Everybody's engaged.
Everyone is engaged now. So it's something that you want to leverage. In Lagos, you can't even say that you don't have something to make
keep
money
going.
from, to keep you going.
Opportunities
As
are
out
there.
now. All right, then let's bring our guest to the microphone this afternoon. She is the CEO of Fortibee. Yes, this is Boomence Natural Limited. She's going to be telling us a lot more about this waste to wealth. Aminat Lawal Bolanle is our guest on the program this afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Aminat.
Good afternoon.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Good. That's how rich people sound, apparently. they don't shout. I like that kind of vibe. No, now isn't that the case? I mean, right, clock it. All right, then talk to me about your brand Fortibee and what you do.
So my name is Aminat Lawal. I run the brand Fortibee. So we're an agro-processing company where we convert fruits. Fruit are highly perishable, so we convert them into dried fruit snacks, fruit powders, and we also do honey. We package honey and bee products like the bee wax, the honeycombs, and stuff like that. So that's what we do.
All right. So what led you into this kind of business?
So I would say research, and first-hand experience. I remember I watched a documentary if I'm not mistaken, 2022, 2023 on BBC. A lady in Kenya had to go to an open market, a fruit market in Kenya, to pick out pineapple, if I can remember vividly, to make pineapple juice at the time. So in 2024, later 2025, I had a family member who told me she had respiratory issues.
Okay.
And she stayed somewhere around Ilekpo side. And I visit Ilekpo market very well.
Oh, okay.
So I had first-hand experience on how fruit are thrown into the landfill. And when you go to that market in the evening, it's a mess. You have to deal with the floor. You have to deal with the smell too from rotting fruits.
Wow.
So that experience actually shaped what we do today at Fortibee.
How long ago have you been into this business?
It will be 4 years in June.
4 years?
In June.
Walk me through the process. How has it been?
It's been a mix of a lot of things. There are good moments. There are times we're so happy that, wow, I'm doing this and I'm happy people actually love what we do.
Okay.
And we had our down moments. I remember one of my down moments was let me just do a background. So when I started with honey. We're doing honey, so we needed to transition based on the fact that, in this area that we are now, people are more health conscious.
Absolutely.
So the demand for those products that is tailored towards their heads, they want to ensure that what they are consuming is safe for them and stuff like that. So at the time, I love to read very much. So I read a particular research article that talks about freeze drying. So it's a form of drying beyond dehydration that is very common.
Okay.
But it's very expensive to acquire the equipment to get it done. So at that time, getting this type of equipment for my business, and I needed to do it. So that's one of my I had to look for family and friends, because at that time the business is still very young. I could not go to get a loan. So I had to call on family and friends who's going to borrow me money. But my business is still very small. People don't actually see what I see. So what did I do? I picked up on grants. But before then, I had to tear up, cry like, I want to do these things, but I don't have the fund. So these are some of our down moments. But now, I'm so happy we've been able to do that. We've been able to procure such equipment, and we're doing fine.
You want to motivate someone out there on how you were able to, navigate that difficulty.
So what I would tell someone out there listening is, it's good you stay on your lane and you dig deep. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. And believe in yourself first. You need to believe in yourself for somebody to believe in you. It's just a fact. If you don't believe in yourself, no matter what you do, people won't believe in you. You need that first. Believe in yourself. Do the hard work, but do it smartly.
Okay.
Let's talk about honey. I'm actually inspired when I say that I see someone processing honey, because I know that a lot of things goes around the processing. And we know that they are nature, they are a gift of nature, because they actually help the ecosystem in pollinating our plants. So can you walk us through what inspired you with honey and Fortibee? And then you were actually mentioning some procedure, the bee wax, the bee comb. Just put everything together and let us just get to know what you're doing.
They're all about.
Yeah.
Okay. So for people who have known my brand since 2022, I actually started as an honey brand. So we majorly do honey at that time. We have not expanded to doing dried fruit. So at the time, honey is something that one of the top most food product that is adulterated in the world is honey.
I was coming to that.
It is. After honey is palm oil. Those two products are heavily adulterated. So at the time when we started, we also followed the reading. The way people do it, we go source somewhere and it's packaged. But over time, we said this is not sustainable, because we keep preaching our brand to be a healthy brand. And for you to say your brand is healthy, you want to support healthy lifestyle, you need to be sure. There needs to be some level of traceability in your processes. So when we started, we do it that way. And over time, we've grown to partnering with beekeepers, bee farms in selected spaces, in selected states, where we set up our hives and we get access to all the bee product. So if the bee make the honey, they do it in a honeycomb structure, they have the wax, they have the propolis, we get all of that. So you can be sure that if you get honey from us, is
top notch.
It is absolutely from a source we could guarantee.
I was actually going to ask that what stands your honey, what stands you out from the regular, saturated market of honey out there? Because the truth be told, because of the cost of these kind of products, sometimes people prefer to go for the affordable ones. Is it affordable?
Affordable is a relative word.
True.
So, and one thing I would say, what actually stood us out as a brand is the fact that we're so keen on traceability. I think I said it before we came in here, that if your honey tastes the same every time you're buying from a vendor, and they are not the same batch, you need to be careful.
Okay, tell me about that.
If you are not buying the same batch of honey and it tastes the same way, maybe you've been buying honey from a particular vendor for the last 1 year, and every time it tastes the same way, it means something is mixed somewhere. Because the same way you cannot completely predict the harvest you get from your farms, you cannot also predict what you get from the bees. It's just...
So there must be variance.
It will.
The taste.
It will. Because even though they are done the modern way, you can't control completely what they consume, what they take up, the pollens, the pollens, the feed on. You can't. So that means the fact that you can't control that 100%, you should not also be able to control the outputs. In terms of the color, in terms of the taste, in terms of the viscosity, you should not.
You were talking about processing, and you said you process dry fruits. And that is where my key interest is, because I know when you do processing, it's a big deal, especially from the farm to the table, to the mouth of the consumer. How do you marry your steps, your procedure in ensuring that there's quality assurance in all the steps that you take during your processing for the honey as well as the fruits itself?
So for us, even though we are not a multinational, a very big brand, we'll get there one day. One thing we don't joke with is transparency. It is. We don't joke with it. That is why in our process of sourcing, our suppliers are not, we don't jump from one supplier to the other.
Okay.
For example, our coconut is gotten from the popular K2 markets.
Okay.
And we ensure that if this person is our supplier, you be our supplier until we notice something is wrong. And we say, okay, I think this relationship needs to end. But if nothing is wrong, we'll go with you. The major problem with processing is that a lot of people jump from one supply source to the other.
And you don't think that's due to affordability or availability?
It can be affordable, but it might not be fit for consumption.
So
something can be affordable,
okay,
but it might not be fit for consumption.
Okay.
So,
all right then. Walk us through some other product that you produce aside honey, and what else do you produce?
We do honey. We do dried fruit.
And what are the dried fruits?
What are the dried fruits?
Dried pineapple.
Dried pineapple?
Dried pineapple, dried bananas. We also do granola. Granola is made from oats.
Do you mix them together, or you do it as a brand according to the name, or do you have a mixed fruit altogether?
No, we do them in specific blends.
Okay.
Dried pineapple separate, dried banana separate. Sometimes we use the dried banana in our granola to make fruity.
Who has been your target audience, your consumer? Is it everybody? Do they love your product? What do they see that is different from any other?
Yeah. Everybody can be our customer. Everybody can't be.
I like that.
Everybody
I like
can
that.
be. Because some people are not health conscious. They don't care. They put into the mouth whatever
is available.
So majorly for us, we target people who are health conscious, who want convenience, and who want value for money.
Talk to me. Virtually everything is tech driven now in this era. How is it affecting your business?
If you are not using technology at this point, you would either be out of business or be obsolete. And the moment you're obsolete, nobody hears what you say.
You know why I asked that question?
Okay.
I asked that question because there is so much on the internet these days as regards information. And so you see some things about machines being used to process foods, and they'll tell you, oh, it emits this in your food, it emits that in your food. How is that even helping our nutrition?
So, the question is about what are those things you use in production?
Yeah.
There are standards that need to be used when you need to process.
Okay.
For example, your stainless steel should be food grade. Your packaging also need to be food grade standards.
Okay.
Your processing equipment need to be food grade standard. For example, if you need to use, you must use stainless steel in your production facility, and it needs to be 3 or 4 stainless steel. So we ensure it's good to do things locally, but some of our machines cannot be gotten locally because of the type of stainless steel that we needed.
That it requires.
Yes. So most times we majorly get our equipment from sources we could validate that they are made from those food grade
quality assurance.
Talk to Lagos. To be honest, I'm just thinking out loud now. Even the Lagos state government is embracing, gradually phasing out polythene and all that, all that concerns it. But most of the products we still buy now are bagged in these particular items. In some other, parts of the world, you would have these food items in paper bags. I mean, what's the difference? Why aren't we doing the same thing?
I think for us, we are doing that already.
Okay.
So yeah, we do that already because one thing that actually stands my brand out is sustainability. Where in our processing process, we use banana.
Okay.
Let me even say this. The peel of our banana, we don't trash them.
What do you do with them?
We soak them and make them into liquid fertilizers.
Oh, party.
So we give them to household gardeners who could use them to do stuff.
Yes, because she's a farmer.
And that's what we do. So we soak it over time, and you just get out the water and use it on your
Wow.
You could even have your small stuff in your sack bags.
Yeah,
sure.
And you plant and you just water it. It's an NPK for you.
Wow.
Now let me ask you about this important question. Sometimes you can't have it all.
Sure.
You want to scale up. And this agriculture is a business for networking and opportunities.
Yeah.
Do you have people that you can have like a smallholder farmers who can do something on your behalf to also outsource? How well do you think you can put them together, or you just want to be Fortibee all alone?
That's a serious question. It's a serious one. To be sincere, I've not actually thought. There are times that you have good ideas, but there are constraints.
Sure.
So maybe because we are still trying to get our feet in, and maybe because of the kind of system we operate, in terms of the fact that just because the space we operate in, we always want to be sure of who we are working with, has led us to making it a very bit of a slim nature in terms of our operation, in terms of who are we getting things from. So maybe that has not given me the chance to
explore.
Yeah.
All right, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. The program is Lagos Farmer. We're exploring the world of waste to wealth. If I have learned anything this afternoon, it has to be the banana, the banana peel being soaked. I don't know how that happens, but hey guys, I mean, this is actually the time you want to explore some of these things. Honestly, if you have been to the hospital in recent time, you would understand why you should take your health and your nutrition very, very important.
Making food be your medicine.
Exactly. And not the other way around.
Yeah.
All right. And if you're wondering who has been taking us to the classroom this afternoon, we have Aminat Lawal Bolanle. She's been talking to us about some of her products that she makes. I mean, you can count on her when it comes to unadulterated honey. Right, that's the one thing I know a lot of people get wrong.
Yeah,
I know some people that still get it wrong till tomorrow. To be honest with you, because I cannot, I find it really difficult to trust a brand. I rather do dates. Right, I do dates strictly.
But I want to find out from her, for a layman, can we test honey at home? People say we can test honey at home. How can we know an original honey?
And
at least to a larger extent, like 80% assurance.
Let me say it this way. Most times, we run with content that we could not verify. because somebody saw it somewhere, shared it on
Information
a blog,
explosion.
and will move with it. Your basic honey test at home does not validate the quality of the honey. Let me give a typical example. If I do caramelized sugar and it's very thick, and I do the water test, it will go down into that glass of water because of the width, not because it is pure or something. So if that caramelized sugar is the honey you have with you, and you've done your water test, it will happen, and you presume what you've consumed is pure. So most times, the best you could do is go with a vendor that you could verify.
Approximate analysis in the lab, is that what you're saying?
Yes, if you need to get it in large quantity, you get a lab test. That's just it.
All right. Well, then let's look at it. Yes, we don't want to run with every information we find online, but we also do know that water in PET bottles has been, they've always advised that you don't keep them under the hot sun, under the hot sun and all of that. But for honey, it's usually, bottled also. Isn't that the same case because they are both liquid?
Your honey should not also be exposed to sunlight, because one thing is that the fact is your honey should be packaged in glass bottles.
Why is that?
To reduce the microplastic in the containers. There are times you could tell people don't put your honey in direct sunlight, but now people are busy, their mind is distracted, they just do things and it happens. So it is better to package it in a glass jar. But let's ask, can people actually afford paying for those jars? Are they actually very, very mobile? Won't they get broken in the process? So if you are not using a glass jar, you should use a food grade plastic. And also just tell your customers to prevent exposure of their honeys into direct sunlight. So that's why I don't advise you buy honey from those that hawk them around under the sun.
Oh, nice. Aside from the sun, are there other things that one should keep honey away from?
If you don't like it crystallized, don't keep it in the fridge.
Okay.
Pure honey would crystallize. So if you don't like
put it in the fridge, there's nothing.
You can. But if you don't like it crystallized, don't put it in the fridge, because the fridge will accelerate the crystallization process.
Okay.
So if your honey will crystallize even on your table space if your weather is a bit cold. And that is also a factor of the composition of the honey. So if you don't want that process picked up, don't put your honey in the fridge. Not to even talk of putting it in the freezer. So it is better just put it on the table. Yeah, at room temperature is fine.
You are a recipient of the Flourish Africa and Lagos State Ministry of Youth grants. Beyond the capital, how did these opportunities reshape your approach to scaling a business in the Nigerian agricultural landscape?
So, grants has given that validation. It gives that validation that it seems you are making the right noise and people actually see it to be melodious. So it gives that validation. It opens you to knowledge from people who have gone through the waters and they've actually done it well. So that's two major things. You get that network that you might not be able to get if you are not in that space.
Yes. All right, Bolanle, before we let you go on the program, mention your product again and how prospective consumers can reach out to you.
So we have the following product. We have our raw honey, we have our granular. We do infused honey in black seed and ginger honey.
Oh, nice.
So we have dried fruits, dried pineapple, dried banana. So you can reach us via our social media platforms.
Yeah.
Fortibee on Instagram.
Spell it.
FORTIBEE _ on Instagram.
Okay.
You could do same on Facebook. We have a little of presence on Twitter too.
Okay.
But you could reach us through those social media platforms.
Do you have a phone number for, the big aunties that do not really have time for social media?
Sure. We do. So you can reach us on 081 40 23 7600.
All right, Lagos, Nigeria. You can reach out to these contacts. I'll call out the phone number again, 081 40 23 7600. And you can also reach out to them on their Instagram page, Fortibee_. You can also check them out on Twitter and Facebook. And for a youth or anyone listening right now in Lagos, what would be your advice to them as to tap into the world of agriculture or even waste wells?
So I would say niche is not just a jamboree word. You niche down so you could make more. You just have to niche down.
What does that even
A good
mean?
takeaway.
Niche down.
Yeah. You can't be everywhere. A popular saying says,
Jack of all trades.
You can't.
Master of none.
You can't. There's an expertise that comes with you picking a niche and doing it so well.
Wow.
So that's just it.
Amazing.
Well done.
All right. This is where we get to drop the anchor today on Lagos Farm. Abimbola.
Yeah, it's really been an inspiring time, and we love to do what we know how to do best on Lagos Farmer. And kudos to Lagos State Agri-Development Authority, Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems, for bringing this to our farmers and those that love to listen to that agriculture is a revolution. Let's do it once time again next week. By God's grace. Thank you.
All right. And my name is Taiwo Barua. God willing, next week at 4:30, we will join you again. Enjoy the rest of your holiday.